Hi Leo, and a very warm welcome to your April 2018 horoscope. So the month starts out with Mercury still retrograde until the 16th of the month. So while Mercury is retrograde, this is a very good time for reassessing, redefining, revising, relaxing, any word that begins with RE. If you can think of all those words, those are good actions to take, any verbs. So remembering, re-enlivening, reinvigorating, revitalizing. So things do go more slowly. If you try to rush things during Mercury retrograde, chances are you're going to get irritated or frustrated. But if you'll just remember to relax, to breathe if things aren't moving forward as quickly as you would like them to, and to release. And you'll find that the energy of the Mercury retrograde can be really profitable to you because you can find things you've lost, you can complete things you've started. And so let's say you've been looking for a job for a long time, it can complete during a Mercury retrograde. So it's good to use the energies of the planets in a positive way, and that's one of the ways you can do it. Now this Mercury retro for you, happening in the 9th house, good time to reflect about the meaning in your life. Does it have substance? Do you feel as though you're just running here, running there, doing this, doing that, crossing off things on a to-do list? Or are you finding a deeper meaning to every moment in your life? Are you becoming more aware? The 9th house has everything to do with international travel, so you might be traveling, you might be planning a trip somewhere, but it's also about widening your perspective. How can I widen my perspective? That's a really good question to ask yourself, especially about a situation maybe that's been troubling you or, causing you some anxiety. How can I see it from a different angle? Sometimes we're looking at something always from the same angle. We're trying to see something different. Try moving 180 degrees and maybe seeing somebody else's thoughts as to how they might be feeling about the situation. Just some ideas here. On the 15th of the month, we've got a lovely new moon happening in this 9th house. So you might be traveling somewhere, planning a trip to somewhere you've never been before. It's a wonderful time for learning a foreign language, for studying something new, extending your knowledge, for going on a retreat maybe, or teaching something, sharing information. It's good for publishing. So there's lots of new possibilities there, and it's important to just explore, have adventures. Leo, you're a fire sign. Sometimes you're a little bit fixed, yes, staying with the familiar. This new moon wants you to branch out and go into the unfamiliar and feel the excitement in your tummy when you do. As I said, Mercury direct on the 16th, so things that might have been slow for the first couple of weeks of the month can begin to pick up pace. On the 20th of the month, we've got the Sun coming into your 10th house, joining Venus there at the top of the chart. This is shining a light on your career. For those of you with a career, this could be good news. It's an opportunity for you to see something a little differently. Somebody could be putting a good word in for you, especially with Venus there. So these are all possibilities as how that could play out for you. On the 25th of the month, we've got Venus coming into your 11th. This is a wonderful placement for Venus. It's really wonderful for social gatherings, for anything to do with connecting with groups, with communities, like-minded people. It's really good for doing seminars, sharing something to a lot of people that you feel as though you've got a common goal, a common aim. And also a really good time for thinking about your dreams and your wishes and allowing your imagination to just take you on a journey. Be free with it. You might be surprised where it's going to take you. And on the 29th of the month, we've got a full moon happening in your 2nd house of money. And on the 1st of March, we also had a full moon in this house. It's quite unusual to have a full moon activated twice in a couple of months in the same life area. So this is shining a light on your finances, Leo. So, something you began at the beginning of last month may complete, may come to fruition, may grow into a new wave, or it may be time, it's just pressing an alarm bell and saying, okay, time to pay attention to something in your finances. With it being a full moon, it can bring some changes in this area. So if you've been looking for changes, well, this full moon is certainly going to give you an opportunity to make significant changes. And it's also about your self-esteem. Are you feeling good about yourself? Or are you saying, I'm not this enough, not that enough? Well, this full moon is really encouraging you to find things that make you feel good about yourself. And as you do that, of course, you create more wealth and abundance to you through feeling grateful for what you already have. So there you have it, my lovely Leos. Mars is in your 6th house all month. Really good time for work, for getting lots done, and also for putting some energy into your physical regime, your physical activities, for maybe getting a little bit more physical or becoming more consistent with what you want to do physically with your diet and your health. Thank you for liking, commenting and subscribing and sharing. Bye for now.